Okay. Next.
Hey. Left, right, bottom, top, and then explosion. Feel me?
No.
Oh.
Go ahead and have a seat.
This is Classified. Classified is written and performed by Samantha Hughes and Hildebrandt.
Alright, so you're a man with gun, correct?
It's actually a man weekend, but that's okay. Everybody makes a mistake. Not that you've ever made a mistake in your entire life or anything.
Right. Okay, I'm just gonna start with
You mind if I say something really quick? I don't mean to interrupt you, but Madam Mayhem, you just need to understand that I am your biggest fan. I mean, I love all the work you do. From like the mind control ostriches to the brain surgery sunglasses. And ever since I was little and I wasn't half as evil as I am now, I've been basing my life off of you. And you really understand that this is the opportunity of a lifetime, and I would do anything to get this job.
Okay. Are you done?
Yes.
Are you sure? No more outbursts?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so I'm just gonna start with asking why you would like to be one of my henchmen.
Well, recently I was working with Dr. Monsoon! But as you probably heard, he's no longer with us. And so
Wait. Did you just say that Dr. Monsoon is no longer with us? What happened?
It was the T-Rexes in the end.
We told him the jetpacks were not, I mean, there's no way you could control them when they,
Their arms.
yeah, they just slip right out. Anyway, proceed.
Well, after he passed, I was out of work for a few weeks, and my buddy, Bomb Builder #1, heard that you were having these interviews, so I thought I'd come down and give it a shot. Opportunity of a lifetime.
Right, okay, I needed to speak with Bomb Builder #1. Anyway, so, is there anyone you want to mention that you worked with besides Dr. Monsoon?
Well, I spent a few years with Shark Mutant Man, so I have a lot of scuba experience, a lot of underwater fighting and harpoon guns. But one thing really quick about harpoon guns is that they are super hard to use. They're like a level 11 weapon, and the sights on those bad boys are way off. I'm in the middle of this lawsuit right now with company, and poor Richard just, everyone was like, stop, stop, and I was like, what? But that's not important. All you really need to know is that they operate differently if you're above water than if you're underwater. So that might affect my score if you're gonna pull a test.
Right, right. So, is there anyone else that you'd like to mention?
Well, I probably really shouldn't be saying this, but I did do a little bit of hero work.
You're gonna have to speak up, sorry.
I said hero work?
So what I just heard, tell me if I'm wrong, was I did hero work. But I know that can't be true, because if it were, I'd have to tie you to the chair, attach you in a 100-pound weight, and throw you in a lake.
I did. I said
Okay, well, then here we
but
go.
please, it's only because the economy's down and they pay cash and you go through the system really quickly, but it meant nothing. Nothing at all. What's really important is that I'm here. I'm back here with the villains, and I will never go back to them again. Unless you want me to go back to them again. Like, as a spy. I can be a spy, I'm really good at spying. I'm sure they forgot and forgiven me for that fire by now.
Who?
You don't want to.
Who was it?
You really don't.
Alright, you're gonna have to
Sexy
tell me.
hot man. It was sexy hot man.
Well then, here we
But
go.
please, he was terrible and he smelled awful.
Okay, let's just get this over with. Have a seat. 3 words to describe yourself, go.
Indestructible. And then, leader.
Okay, but not so much of a leader that you couldn't follow.
Of course not. Like underling leader, like a leader with a henchman, but not like I'm gonna overthrow you, kind of like, just to cancel out leader.
No canceling out. I don't know how they do it in hero world, but in villain world, we can't just say, I never did that.
Evil. I have to say evil.
Okay. So next I'm going to throw some scenarios at you and just try and answer them in an orderly way. You're clear on that?
Yes.
Okay, so scenario number 1. You're on the helicopter boat, there's a hole in the helicopter boat, you gotta pick up my dry cleaning or I'm going to be late for the meeting with all the villains in the league and I'm going to look like an idiot and it's going to be your fault. What do you do?
I get on the life raft and I throw Terry out. She's useless. And there's a hole in the life raft. I get on the enemy boat. And I punch the psychic in the face.
Okay, how did you get... there's a giant squid!
The squid's dead. I killed the squid.
How'd you kill the squid?
I killed the squid with my harpoon gun.
Where'd your harpoon gun come from?
I always have it with me. So I'm in the enemy boat and I'm hacking.
What happened to all the enemies?
They're dead. They're dead. I killed them with the squid. I'm bringing the squid with me. I know you love calamari, so I'm bringing that squid with me. So I'm in the boat and I'm driving across the
I need it now.
I'm there. I'm at the dry cleaners right now.
How are you gonna pay for it?
I have to sell the squid. I'm sorry. I know you love the squid, but I have to sell the squid to get the dry cleaner. But I had the dry cleaner right now. I'm on my way to the base. And I'm at the base.
Which is the password?
Default password 1234. Doors open. I'm running. Throw Gary out of the way. You should really fire Gary. I filed a complaint.
Can you hurry up?
I'm running on this laser scanner to post that thing. The door's open and here's your dry cleaner.
Alright, scenario number 2. We're at the annual ball for villains. There's a guy across the room and a girl's talking to him, and I hate that girl, so what are you gonna do? Someone just spilled wine on my dress.
I punch her in the face. I give you her dress. I drag over here and talk to you at gunpoint.
Talk?
Dance the rumba.
Okay, I'm gonna give that a 65%.
Yes.
Alright, so next I'm gonna test your ninja skills. Obviously very important in this line of work.
Do you mind if I do some stretches?
Stretches.
Yeah, I like to keep it limber, you know.
Go ahead.
Nobody likes cramps.
Just do them.
Alright. Years of training right here. Years and years and years.
How often do you go to the gym?
And years.
How often?
Every day. But it doesn't interfere with my work. My gym is my life. I'm climbing walls, I'm scaling forklifts, but I'm not in the way. I'm never in the way.
Are you done stretching?
Yeah, I'm done stretching.
Okay, so why don't you just show me what you got really fast here?
We're gonna do some sparring.
Did you think we were gonna like lick kittens for the ninja skill test?
I thought you wanted me to do some chops.
Like fighting mid-air?
Like ninja-esque demonstrational chops.
Okay, if that's what you're comfortable with, go ahead. I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable.
It's good, because I'm not.
Alright.
Do some chops. This one's
Your
the get out of my way chop.
Mm-hmm.
Followed very shortly by the that's not cool bro chop.
And are these offensive or defensive?
Offensive. Do you want to see some defensive?
Sure, if you're done with your offense.
Alright, and then we have the that's my cupcake chop.
Uh-huh.
With the whip back. Most important part, you whip that arm back. Very vital.
Mm-hmm.
And then this next one is kind of a secret, but it's mostly because it's just pretty dear to my heart. And
Okay, well, we don't keep secrets here. You don't keep anything from me.
Can I just point something out? That if this is an interview, and I told you all my secrets, but then I interviewed somebody else, and I told them all my secrets, but then you hired me, that would be a compromise. That would be a compromise within a compromise. That would be paradox.
Right. But if you want the job, you're gonna have to show me a job.
Alright, it's the Queen Latifah chop.
Okay, I don't know why that was a secret, but are you done? Do you have any kicks you want to show me?
I'm done.
Are you ready to spar? Can we spar now?
He's ready.
Okay, so I'm just gonna come at you.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Whatever I did, I was wrong. You were right. I'm sorry.
Alright, that's what I like to hear. You'd be surprised how many people try and fight me, and then I have to kill them.
I've been in this business for a long time.
You can see that.
Go ahead and have a seat. Okay, I got it. I can get it myself. I hope so.
Alright, so next we're gonna have a short presentation. We're gonna back away from the presentation. Okay, so this pyramid of villainy. Recently remodeled by me. I remodeled it.
I know everything you do.
Why don't you just tell me what you think of it really fast?
It's beautiful,
Quickly.
obviously, and it's the most beautiful pyramid I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Beautifuler than any other pyramid ever, even the real ones.
Yeah, I see that. I definitely can see them. So yeah, anyway, at the top we got me, villain, mastermind, ruler of all. You got that?
Yes.
Right, right under me we got my number 2. His name's Sean. He gets me coffee. I like that guy. Right under him we got my number 3. He's not as cool, but he's got some skills. And then right under him we have all the armed guards, or the guys that stand at the doors with guns and other weapons, you know, various things. They never move, ever. Don't even try and talk to them. They're so focused that they will ignore you completely. Okay, so under them, we got all the nameless, faceless henchmen. The guys, I don't even know their names. I don't want to know their names. There's no reason to. They die like every other day, like 3 of them at a time in explosions. Sometimes we kill them for fun. Don't tell me. Be silent about that. Okay. Anyway, so they're actually the reason we have so many openings, which is why you're here. So my question is, where do you see yourself on this pyramid?
Well, in the past, I was an armed guard. I was that one right there with the harpoon gun.
That's a crossbow.
Well, I was that one.
Okay.
And I know you have a lot of openings down here in the ninja-esque section of the pyramid, but some part of me, and this is the part I can't control, is telling me that I'm a number 3. Now, I don't necessarily have any number 3 experience, but I did talk to a number 3 once, and it was the best feeling ever. Second only to meeting you here today, so I'm gonna say that I'm a number 3.
Okay, I'm gonna have to seriously disagree with you there.
Oh?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you're much more in the number 2 area.
What?
Yep, I hate my number 2 right now. I lied. I do that. You'll learn. I like you a lot. So you're my new number 2. And what we're gonna do is No.
I'm sorry.
Number 1 rule for number 2.
I'm sorry.
No hugs ever. Alright, you may see me hugging number 3 every once in a while. That's just because we're not as close.
Not even in the future?
Do you want to be number 3?
No, I want to be number 2.
Then no hugging.
Okay.
Relationship, work, can of worms. Are we clear?
100%.
Good, because we're going to need to focus because we're going to Cuba.
Okay. I have to call my mom and then we're good to go to Cuba.
Are you going to pick up this stuff or do I have to?
I've got it. Don't worry.
Don't forget my notebook.
I won't, because I've got it. I've got everything. Don't you worry. Don't worry.
Okay, you know what? I'll get the notebook.
No, don't.
Yeah,
You need your hands free
And
to
this chair.
be. You need your hands free to be maniacal. I got it, Ken.